Kings, we're about the kingdom. And that means living life large. We are kings by name and kingdom people by our very nature. As you and I launch into this fresh new season of expansion, we are focusing on 4 key areas to fulfill our mission: expand, impact, build, and reach. Expanding speaks of extending our borders, pursuing opportunities and making connections with people, entering new frontiers of innovation. We host a number of events throughout the year to serve this purpose, including conferences, hosting guest speakers, and Sunday events including King's Carols and our Easter services. One of the most influential outreach ministries here at King's is our ever-expanding school with over 1,600 students, led by our college principal, Mr. Rhys Davis.
2010, time to expand King's Christian College. This year we've seen the opening of a number of new buildings, a 12 classroom block, refurbishment of the preschool, building of a covered learning area in the lower primary, which will eventually cover the swimming pool, and also soon to be the opening of a new lower primary library. It's exciting times as our reach expands further and further in impacting students' lives for generations.
Our mandate to expand the kingdom through education also encompasses adult learning through King's International College. In just 10 years, the International College has grown to over 1,100 students, employs 90 staff, and has recently purchased a new building in Burleigh Heads. Our influence in equipping adults to live life large goes beyond church circles and is a catalyst for transformation in the community.
My name's Berwyn Holmes. I'm a physiotherapist and I'm the regional manager for the Gold Coast for a firm that provides physiotherapy consultancy to nursing homes in this region. And I've been hearing some fantastic reports from the International College's perspective. The students who've come through think very highly of the college and its training. They've told me how wonderful they think the various ceremonies are to mark the occasions that mark their transition from one area to another. And the staff in the facilities where I go are saying that they are so pleased with the kind of students who are coming through from King's training.
When Jesus speaks about extending the kingdom, he focuses on kingdom people being generous, and at King's we are firm believers in lending a helping hand to those most in need. Pastor Russ is the director of the Community Support Agency, the area of our church that engages with those most in need.
When I think of expanding our sphere of influence, I think of CSA. The CSA is about touching the community. In the year 2009, we reached well over 350 people, especially through meals, 1,000 meals. We gave out 230 boxes of groceries. We're also doing work for the Dole projects. We're doing Get Set for Work through automotive and hospitality. We're doing Skilling Queenslanders. All in all, I think CSA is doing a lot this year. We are projecting to reach over 430 people through our different programs, and that is expanding our influence.
Another way we pursue opportunities to be generous is through community outreach projects, led by Sam Rudd and an incredible team of volunteers.
Community outreach projects' mandate is to equip people to be the church that's called, and we've got a couple of ministries that we have going, some various projects such as Adopt a Street, and we grab a bunch of volunteers and we hit up a street and we basically offer them free maintenance and cleaning as a way of outreaching to them and into communities that we normally don't go into. Another thing that we have going is the Tong Team, and we host a free pancake breakfast down at Burleigh Beach. This year I really want to see COPS enable people in their gifts and their calling to build the kingdom of God.
A kingdom perspective looks beyond its own borders. At King's, we have a global commission, including the resourcing of orphanages in India and Uganda, aid support to Fiji and Tonga, aid workers to Bolivia, and church plants in the Philippines. We will continue to expand our sphere of influence in 2010 by working with every member of our church to reach our community in new and creative ways.
This is your life. Are you ready?
Jesus said in Luke that the kingdom of God is within you. As global citizens of the kingdom, we are empowered to impact the individual lives of those around us. This year at Kings, we aim to build the kingdom into the life of every person in our church by focusing on biblical themes throughout the year. The themes will carry through every department in our church, including small groups, youth and young adults, men's and women's ministry, culminating in relevant and action-packed services on Sunday.
You can be shut up in the prison and you can have the whole of hell thrown at you, but you can receive a word from God.
Because Kings, yes, is a church, but we are a local expression of the kingdom of God.
Out of reflection, she enacted a great sacrifice for him, a worship to him, to honour him.
Real life, real purpose, real destiny, real peace, real joy, which very few people, if we're honest, actually have, comes from being in his presence.
In 2010, we continue to impact lives and see people transformed into the men and women of the kingdom that we are called to be. We believe a necessary ingredient to advance the kingdom is through community, as we are called to build people into the life of Christ. This year, we are intentionally developing the community of our church in a number of ways, hosting various family events and focusing on small group culture.
Last year I had the opportunity to pass on a life group that I'd been leading for 5 years to Joe, and it's been great to see him grow into that role.
This is our life group. I've only been leading it a short while. I've absolutely loved it. It's blessed me so much as a leader coming into it. Already in the short time I've been leading, I've seen awesome growth, not only in myself, but in so many of the other cell members. It's just been absolutely awesome. We really believe that anyone in our church can lead a life group, and we're so excited to see growth in the life group ministry this year. We're really excited.
We will continue to build people into the community of our church in 2010, encouraging relationship and connectivity in ways we haven't seen before. We believe that every individual in our church has a unique expression towards the expansion of the kingdom. And this year we are committed to seeing you fulfill your potential. There are so many ways to get involved with new opportunities in every department of our church.
I just love serving in the house of God. There's so many aspects you can do it in. I mean, helping the deacons is just like wiping the tables and help putting out the tea and coffee of the morning. Information desk is great. You just do it for about an hour on a Sunday every now and again, and it's just reaching out to people who come up and just want to talk. None of the jobs are difficult. They're all easy and anybody can do it, but it's not serving man, it's serving God. To me, that's what our church life is all about.
In 2010, we will continue to provide opportunities for you to reach your potential, fulfilling the unique call of God on your life.
This time we're not giving up.
We encourage you this year to take hold of the mission of the kingdom, to expand our sphere of influence, impacting lives and building people to reach their full potential through the life of Christ.